Hello everybody and welcome back, and new camera angle this time. So I wanted to put more emphasis on the cards, more so on myself. And so we need to know, not too long ago, social media was actually shut down, and it was a huge thing. I know I'm way late to this party. I think it was about a week ago, or at least a few days ago. I don't exactly remember. But it was fairly recent. But the thing is that we don't necessarily know entirely why that's happening, or why that happened, and I think there are some ideas of why, but we need to know exactly why. Is the thing, and for this and for this, we're going to be actually having very special decks here, because we need to know, since there's something a lot really rough going on spiritually and technological wise, and now a lot of people don't seem to understand that a lot of technology stems from all this energy. So, like, what are the energies saying? And right here, right away, we've got the five of swords, 9 of wands, 10 of wands, three and king of wands. So what do so what exactly is this about? What exactly is Oh, this is a 3 of pentacles. That Okay, so what are we seeing here from this? As I have to basically re-angle my camera. Sorry, you may not be able to see everything, but well, I'll just tell you. So, what's really going on? There, well, obviously, immediately with the 5 of swords, we know that there's like a huge war going on, and of course. Of course, there's a huge battle going on. I might have said that in a previous video. But actually, there are multiple wars going on. But the thing is that the reason why social media was being shut down, because there are wars. People are starting to figure them out, and they don't like it. With the 9 of 10 of wands, the truth is coming out. People have them figured out by now, and ooh, right here, it's like, yeah, you see here, it's like a satellite here with the 3 of pentacles. So lots of people are waking up to and everything like how they were portraying so many people were portraying these things as like conspiracy theories. They're not actually conspiracy theories. That's why that's exactly why they don't want you to see this. But social media went down for a little while. I forgot how long, but it was a long time. And I think they're starting to have like this huge new beginning, and rebranding of what's going on. I mean, like they absolutely are. They're one of the companies is now being called Meta. They are changing their name to Meta. You know what company I am referring to. And so let's actually discover what else. I mean, like what is the situation going on here? There seems to be a huge war of truth, and there is people are being awakened to what's going on. Souls are growing, and I understand that a lot of people may not believe in this, and they say follow the science. Well, you know what? They want all these people to be very trapped into their heads, because that's what makes them money, and that's what makes these people prosper. But there are a lot of people, a lot of beings out there, and that are snapping out of this, and that's what they don't like. So they're doing whatever they can to control you, and so what else do we know? What else can be said about this? Balanced forces. Beyond the mind. Evolution. The sound of the universe. And luminescence. A lot of invisible beings, a lot of star seeds, and a lot of people, a lot of beings that we do not see are watching out for us, and they are protecting us. They are the ones who are actually helping us see the truth. The universe is tired of this. It's not just people. The universe, our planet, are saying we need to evolve our minds and beyond the mind. So we have to go a lot beyond what they see, and so it crashed down, because again we're starting to figure it out, and they don't like that. We're evolving, and our minds are expanding because and we're starting to do what we can to balance our forces and our auras, and everything that we can develop. Excuse me for a second. And they don't like that. They don't like the fact that we're evolving and figuring it out. So that's why they have to. They're trying to, and it was shut down because, again, this is a war. they lost a little bit. They know that we're figuring them out. And so right now, they're trying to rebrand. Because the... And, but they're trying to rebrand with so they're trying to evolve here, but also that's also forcing us to evolve. It's forcing us to like start listening to the universe and not what these people are telling us, because right now they're grasping for straws, and it's not they're losing power basically. I think that's actually very poetic. They are very much losing power. They had to shut down because you got people are figuring them out, and right now they're now rebranding called Meta, which means after. It's a Greek word, meta. Which means after, and you know what? They know that they don't look good. They know that lots of people have just gone figured out, and right now they just are saying no, 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 no. This isn't the case, and we are growing as people, and we're growing above, and they don't like this. They don't like how we're growing. They absolutely so why was it being shut down? The reason why it's being shut down, at least for a brief moment, is because it's basically resetting. It was basically a test for us, now that I see it. It was a test for their users, whether or not they can live without it. And a lot of people these days cannot, which is very unfortunate, because they just got a lot of people by the nut, they got them by the area, because so many people need their social media fix. And so this was also, not only was this being shut down so that way because other people were figuring it out, but it was also, as a result, it was also an experiment whether or not people can go beyond the mind and balance the forces. All the forces were imbalanced without this. And I don't mean the universal forces here. I'm talking about a lot of people's forces in their auras, and because they put so much of their time and their energy and their whole souls, and they just go by with what these companies go by. That if the companies go down, they go down with them, and that's exactly what they want. They want to basically turn all their users into mindless zombie robots and just keep people in this matrix. And it actually did, as a result. I think it also it was also an experiment to see who can and cannot live with it. Lots of people cannot, because then they're like, oh, how am I gonna How am I going to promote myself? How am I going to contact my family? How am I going to contact all these others? Again, that's exactly it. It was a huge test that many people failed. And that's why they brought it back. Because they know that they have us in many ways. Maybe not us, but a lot of people. But now they're rebranding because they have a very bad I would say they have a very bad look. They don't have the best reputation at all. So what's happening right now is that they're starting to have like a new Genesis and try to rebrand so that way they can start a new reputation. But I have a huge sense that it's going to be the same thing, but like same car, different paint, as they say. They're saying, no, this isn't us. This is not what we're doing. And it absolutely is. It's going to be the same thing. They're going to say, no, we're not this old company, but just wait. They might. That's just so that way they can get you. I think it was a huge test for us, for the user, or not us, but for any user of these social platforms. Can you live without it? I know I'm spinning my wheels here for a little bit, but the answer for a lot of people was no. Which is very disappointing because we cannot grow while we're on there. Their world, so just people just so want to be in that comfort zone and they want to have their media hype, their media and narrative fix, and even they just need to have some that fix for them, and they're so addicted. It's a drug. A lot of people are just highly addicted to these kinds of sites. It was shut down, and I think there's something really big going on here. Now that I'm looking into it, the universe is saying that all this stuff needs to go with the sound of the universe. We need to evolve. We need to have and we have to do things and go beyond the mind, which means, and how do we go beyond the mind? We need to reinvent things. Now, I'm not talking about that kind of a restarting sort of thing, but if you know what I mean. But we need to help figure out how to balance ourselves because right now the universe is trying to balance our forces, and they don't. And nowadays, which we absolutely need. It was a huge test, and we need to balance our forces. We need to balance this because we have lived without these sorts of technologies for hundreds of thousands, millions, and billions of years. It wasn't until just like not even 20 years ago when that stuff was going on. I mean, like, I guess way back when in the 80s and 90s you had like little chat rooms and stuff like that, but nothing to this extent. So What is the outcome of all of this? The void. The void. We've got the void. Earth. Earth School. Earth Pulsing. Empathic Starseed. Wow, that's especially that last one is absolutely amazing. The Earth, it's actually now there's a lot more answers here. The Earth was doing its work. It was our mother is not happy, and it's not like, oh, she's not happy with the people who she's not happy with the people who are saying, oh well, we need to do basically a lot of these high and mighties, they think that they are those higher powers. They think they are they think they are our mother and our father. They're not. And that was a sign saying, you know what? Nothing. You think you're too powerful. You think you are God. You think you are Earth. You think you are or that's what they say in that's the Greek pronunciation, and it's not Gaia, it's almost like a and it's like saying you got almost like boy, but that's like the pronunciation of it's not Gaia, it's and there are star seeds and Lemurians that are trying to help us expand. Empathic star seeds know that all this needs to go. I can, ironically speaking, I am posting up on one of those high and mighty platforms, but what I'm starting to see is that the reason why it went down is because the universe is just angry. Starseeds are angry. The universe is angry. They're trying to get rid of this. And because they can't get rid of us, as human beings and souls and spirits, because and God and our mother, they created us. They created these souls and spirits and these warriors, and she is calling upon us to help get rid of these high and mighties. They're not good for the planet, yet they are profiting off of it, and they profit off of hysteria and suffering. I'm not saying that, but and they're just saying right now, no, that's not the case. And I hate being a broken record, but they're rebranding here. And so, God, this was a test. This was a big test for us. some of us succeeded, but a lot of us failed. And this also was a big warning. This is also a big warning, not just to us, but also to them, saying, sorry, you are not the universal energy. You're not God, whether we're talking about an Abrahamic God or a Buddhist God or New Age God, whatever kind of God. You are not the higher power. I am, and these humans who you are trying to reprogram to say that they're nothing and they need you, they are the ones who are the more powerful ones. And you know what? They want you to be trapped here again, audience. It was a test. It was a test whether or not you believe in this. And I sure believe. And what I mean by this, I mean meaning like these sorts of entities, and saying, do you know what? I don't need this. I actually need to grow. But these things came back because a lot of people are not willing to grow, which is very very disappointing. And I don't know. This is dark, but at the same time, it's actually relieving. Please do not deny the signs. Do not. Don't think that. Don't think you're protected here. It was shut down because there is a war going on. A spiritual war. And I said that in my previous video, but I mean, like, I can't emphasize it enough. They're losing the battles, and they're scared to lose the war, and do you know what? They actually will. Ultimately, in the end. It's going to take a while, but people are protecting us. And not people, I mean, there are higher beings that are protecting us. That includes that even includes our own mom, our own mother, which is very relieving. And keep your head up, everybody. I mean, this is good. There's hope for humanity. There really, really is. There's hope for humanity and evolution. The Matrix is going to be destroyed soon. And that is absolutely amazing. And we absolutely need to keep at it. We need to keep at this growth. And it's going to hurt. But do you know what? The universe is with us, and it's with you. That is just absolutely magical. Thank you so very much. Please like and subscribe, and please leave a comment too, so the echoes expand.